I kind of see that as a jump ball, really, because when Trump was president, you're right, he did. He supported reimportation. Typically, Republicans did not. He supported driving a harder bargain with the manufacturers for Medicare. He'd make the point that you heard Democrats make for years. Hey, Medicare's the biggest purchaser of drugs. Why shouldn't they have negotiating power? So, he gave a lot of cover to Republicans to start to say, hey, we're for lower drug prices too. And they do kind of draw the line on price controls. I think there's a subtle difference between negotiation, giving the government some negotiating power, and outright price controls, which you see on insulin, as you indicated. I mean, the Inflation Reduction Act not only gave CMS and Medicare the ability to negotiate on drug prices, but it also capped insulin prices at 35 bucks a month. And moving forward, I mean, Biden supports extending that to commercial insurance, not just Medicare. Everybody ought to be paying 35 bucks a month for insulin. That's part of the budget that Biden submitted to Congress back in March, I guess it was. So that he's on record. That's what he wants to do. And at this point, I think they passed the Inflation Reduction Act. It had a provision in there to allow for Medicare negotiation on drug prices. They're moving forward. The first 10 drugs have been identified, and negotiations are underway. I guess they'll do another 15 next year, and then 15 after that. I can't remember the exact provisions, but it's something like that. And so that's being implemented. And I think Biden's point is going to be, look, bring me back, reelect me, and I'll continue the progress on those negotiations. And I'll push hard for $35 cap on insulin for everybody, not just folks in Medicare. Um, and but Trump is, he's been real quiet on a lot of things related to healthcare. Uh, he's really good at rallies. He's really good at speaking off the cuff and getting people excited, but he's also really good at putting his finger to the wind and figuring out, okay, what do people think about this? Oh, people don't like high drug prices, so maybe I should, be on board with that. So, I don't frankly think he's committed ideologically one way or the other. He's committed to what works politically. And I think right now, and given his track record, he has promoted actions that would lower drug prices that traditionally have not been part of the Republican playbook. So politically, I kind of see that as a draw. But I think that might mean you'll either way, whether it's Biden or Trump in the White House in 2025, you could see more of the same related to drug prices.